No, no, no. No. Is it okay to say no to people? Let's talk about it. What's going on, guys? This week's episode of Therapy Thursdays, I want to discuss the topic of the power of no. That's right, no. N-O. Not gonna happen. No. The reason I call it powerful is because it's okay to say no. And it's powerful because you have the power to say yes or no. And it's essential to say no, and it's okay to say no. I think a lot of people, okay, let me start over. When I say no, when I talk about using the word no, I'm referring to when people are asking you for things. They ask you to do things for them. They ask you to give them things. If you can borrow something to them, doing a favor for them. The reason I want to talk about no is because no can be healthy, because saying no is part of setting up healthy boundaries. If we just say yes to everything, we are going to overwhelm ourselves, bombard ourselves, give ourselves way more stress than we need. So I want this episode to simply be telling you it's okay to say no. And in fact, many times it's healthy to say no. People will suck the life out of you if you allow them to. Remember that people will treat you how you allow them to treat you. No is one of my favorite words. I know that may sound weird, but again, one of the main topics here is knowing yourself. And when I know myself, I know my limits. I know what I can and cannot handle. I know what I should and should not handle, at least the majority of the time. So if somebody asks me something for something or to do something that is either unhealthy for me, or I already have a lot on my plate and I already know if I take on additional responsibility, then something's going to suffer from what I'm working on, then I can say no. Obviously, being nice, respectful about it, no thank you, or saying no, followed up by an explanation of why you're passing on the certain item. But it's okay to say no. It's great to say no. And I think more people need to be empowered to do so. Like, you don't have to be a yes man. You don't have to be a yes woman, constantly saying yes to everybody else. And you can't be afraid of losing relationships. Some people don't want to say no because they're afraid of backlash. They're afraid of getting into an argument, getting into a heated debate, losing a friend, losing a relationship with a family member, a boyfriend or girlfriend, because I said no. And if I said no, then they're going to leave me or they're not going to love me. And you need to be comfortable with yourself. Like, at the end of the day, you are all you need. You are all you need. Like, I know that may sound weird and foreign, but it's true. And if people aren't going to be in your life that respect you, respect your time, feed into you, like, they don't belong in your life. Because if they're not pushing you forward, then they're holding you back. And it's okay to say no. And that's a good test, too, because you'll be able to tell the right people in your life that you should have in your life when you tell them no. Look at people's responses. If you say no, obviously, again, followed up with an explanation. But if you say no and they understand, they are not mad at you, they don't blow up on you, those are the right people to have in your life. On the contrary, if you say no to somebody and they get personally offended, how can you tell me no? And like just blow up on you, like those aren't the kind of people you want in your lives. You need people that will respect you, respect your time, respect your sanity, because you can't just say yes to everything and just pile everything up on your plate, because you can't do it all. Something will suffer when you're focusing on one thing over the other, and saying no helps you keep healthy boundaries. So that's pretty much it. I don't need to beat this topic up. I just wanted to get the point across that it's healthy to say no. Feel empowered to say no. Again, for the right reasons. Don't just say no and walk away. Like, explain yourself. Like, why are you saying no? No, I'm going to pass on this opportunity because I'm already busy with X, Y, and Z. I've already devoted my time to this person, and I know what I can handle, and doing what you want of me will be an unhealthy decision, will make me go crazy, and will just be too much on my plate. So the power of no is powerful. No is a great word when used in the right context, of course, when used in the right scenarios. But, get in the habit of, don't be afraid to say no. And if you're afraid to say no to people, then those are probably not the people you should have in your life. You should be able to be open and honest and yourself with people, with your friends, with your family. And if they can't accept that, if you're around people that only want to hear yes from you, and if you say no, they are devastated and blown away by your disrespect. How could you say no to me? Like, those aren't the people that belong in your life. And again, the people who are in your life are there because you've allowed them to. So know yourself, your boundaries, what is healthy for you mentally, physically, and keep those boundaries intact. And if anything's outside of those boundaries, then politely say no. No, thank you. No, I can't do that at this present moment. No, I have so many things going on, I just can't handle it. It's okay to say no. And if people can't understand that, appreciate that, maybe it might be time to cut ties with them too. But no is a wonderful word. Use it freely, use it appropriately, but it's a great word. And don't be afraid to use it. It's the power of no. There's power behind it. And don't be a yes man. Don't be a yes woman. Be a real man. Be a real woman. Be honest. Be healthy. And use the word no when appropriate. All right? Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, follow me on all my social media channels. Follow me on my website at sharethepositivity.com. Please like this video, comment below, share the video. Let's get the word out. Please subscribe to the channel so you guys can be updated every week, every Thursday when I release a new episode. But other than that, we'll talk to you soon. Peace.